start off with the differences between identical twins and fraternal twins. To start off, identical twins are monozygotic, meaning they develop from one zygote that splits and forms into two embryos. They have an identical appearance and are the same sex. Fraternal twins are dizygotic, meaning they develop from separate eggs. Now, they do not have an identical appearance and they can be different sexes. Now, what does this mean? Now, a way to remember identical twins is with the beginning two first letters. ID. Identical. Now, I see with my two eyes, because twins, two, the same person. However, this person, which developed from a monozygotic egg, turned into two because they split into two separate embryos. How about that, kids? Okay, now here's a way to remember fraternal twins. Now, think of the first four letters, frat. Now guys, now think of a bunch of frat boys. Now they all come from different backgrounds, different parents, and yet they're all from the same womb, from the same fraternity. Think about it. The fraternity is their mother, but however, they come from different eggs. Sensation versus perception. Now, what is sensation? Sensation is the process by which our sensory receptors and nervous system receive and represent stimulus energies from our environment. Now guys, what is perception? To define perception, it is the process of organizing and interpreting sensory information, enabling us to recognize meaningful objects and events. Let's get an energy running.
That's a fish.
No, that's a girl with a flower in her hair. And I think we have different perceptions of this picture.
Okay, next is implicit memory versus explicit memory. Implicit memory is retention independent of conscious recollection, and it doesn't require conscious thought. Okay, so explicit memory is memory of facts and experiences that one can consciously know and declare. So these are more likely for you to remember as facts. So when this person wakes up, they see everything perfectly organized and arranged, and this is normal for them, so they don't think anything of it when they leave.
Time for work.
However, when the person comes back from work, they see the room all dirty and all over the place, and they use implicit memory to know that the room is not usually how it is all organized.
Was over here. And that, okay. Somebody was in my room. Were you in my room? You probably were, huh?
Okay, one way to remember explicit memory is to think about how rap songs have explicit on their label, and that lets you know for a fact that it will be bad and have bad words.
That's bad. That's explicit. I should not be listening to that.
Next up is algorithms versus heuristics. Okay, algorithms. These are a methodical, logical rule or procedure that guarantees solving a particular problem. Heuristics. It's a simple thinking strategy that often allows us to make judgments and solve problems efficiently. These are usually speedier, but are usually more error-prone than algorithms. Okay, one way to remember algorithms is to pay attention to the first three letters, ALG. This reminds you, or this could remind you of algebra, which also uses like equations and processes to help you find the right answer. It may take a while, but it's more accurate and less error prone.
Heuristics are usually speedier, but also more error prone. A way to memorize this is to think the first beginning letter. You could say Hugh. Now, Hugh is a good example because he likes to do things really fast and likes to do things really simple, but some of these things, while doing them really fast, could be error prone. So, the next time you think of heuristics, think of Hugh running down the hallway and then tripping because he ran too fast.
Last but not least is achievement test versus aptitude test. Achievement test is a test designed to assess what a person has learned. An aptitude test is a test designed to predict a person's future performance. Aptitude is the capacity to learn.
You can remember it as achievement, so that's something that you've already completed. So think of like a certificate. You achieved this.
So one way you can remember aptitude is the first three letters APT, which could stand for apartment, which you might have in the future. An aptitude tests your future performance.